Good evening and welcome to the State of Business on our television. I'm Chamod Fernando. Let's have a look at the headlines. President Kumar Dissanayake calls for excise and inland revenue integration to boost efficiency. Government plans dual digital identity system, including electronic national ID card. Now the news in detail. President Kumar Dissanayake met with officials from the Excise Department at the Presidential Secretariat to address challenges on achieving the revenue target for the year. The discussions emphasized the importance of integrating the excise departments operating with the Inland Revenue Department to improve efficiency and ensure fair tax collection.
The meeting also covered key strategies for effective regulation of alcohol and other approved intoxicants to boost state revenue and promote legal economic activities. Key areas discussed include strengthening regulation in the alcohol and tobacco industries to increase state revenue and enforce compliance. Launching awareness campaigns to combat illegal alcohol production, hazardous drugs and psychoactive substances were also a topic of discussion. Officials also discussed the mitigation of health risks through unregulated alcohol consumption and ensuring public safety. Officials further discussed establishing a robust decision-making and management mechanism to enhance strategic and operational activities for revenue collection and protection. Officials went on to discuss the need for a comprehensive human resource and technological development plan to improve the excise department's efficiency.
President Kumar Dissanayake affirmed the government's commitment to creating a society where the benefits of development are equitably shared among all citizens. The President made this statement during a discussion held at the Presidential Secretariat with officials from the Ministry of Rural Development, Social Security and Community Development.
The meeting emphasized the importance of collaboration between government and non-governmental organizations to ensure the economic, social and cultural security of all citizens. Key topics discussed included providing financial support to economically vulnerable groups through a proposed allocation of 55 billion rupees from the Samurdhi Fund, strengthening legal and institutional frameworks to support the social protection and economic empowerment of women, children, marginalized individuals and other vulnerable groups, aligning social security and empowerment programs with national priorities and international standards to enhance inclusivity and long-term sustainability. The event was attended by Minister of Rural Development, Social Security and Community Empowerment Dr. Upali Pannilage, Deputy Minister Vasantha Piyatissa, Secretary to the President Dr. Nandika Sanath Kumarnayaka, Secretary to the Ministry Malamarthi Gangadharan and other key officials.
Sri Lanka is set to embark on a joint project with India to design and implement a digital identity system based on the modular open source identity platform to register and authenticate its citizens. Additionally, the government plans to develop an electronic national identity card in a separate initiative according to revelations made in Parliament recently. Deputy Minister of Digital Economy Eranga Veeraratne assured Parliament that our two projects would be streamlined under the Ministry's oversight to avoid overlapping.
Digital identity system with India. The MOSIP-based digital identity system will use biometric data to authenticate citizens during transactions. Opposition MP Dr. Harsha De Silva raised concerns about potential redundancy and questioned the necessity of spending on a separate ENIC project. The Deputy Minister emphasized the need for durable identity cards, rejecting the use of short-lived PVC cards. Citizens can retain their existing identity cards, but new applicants will receive an electronic card. Additionally, an online identity option will be available for those who prefer digital services. The government plans to introduce a new cybersecurity bill to empower the Sri Lanka Computer Emergency Readiness Team with regulatory authority. SLCERT will enforce laws to ensure websites adhere to security measures, enhancing the country's cyber resilience.
Stay tuned, we will return after this commercial break. Welcome back. The Sri Lanka Export Development Board recently hosted a webinar to foster cooperation between Sri Lanka and Vietnam in the shipping and logistics sector. The program aimed to showcase Sri Lanka's logistic capabilities and explore opportunities for collaboration to enhance trade efficiency and supply chain networks.
The event began with opening remarks from Mangala Vijayasinghe, Chairman and CEO of the EDB, who stressed the importance of bilateral relationships in key sectors like shipping and logistics to support economic growth. Sri Lanka's ambassador to Vietnam, Poshita Pereira, emphasized the logistics sector's critical role in both countries, highlighting the potential for mutual growth through improved connectivity and infrastructure development. The webinar featured expert presentations from Sri Lanka and Vietnam, offering valuable insights into location advantages, investment opportunities, operational best practices, and industry collaborations. Discussions underscored the importance of enhanced maritime connectivity, streamlined trade processes, and robust engagement to maximize mutual benefits. Key areas such as port development, supply chain integration, regulatory frameworks, and investment opportunities were explored, setting the stage for future partnerships. The primary audience of the webinar consisted of over 40 professionals from the Vietnam Logistics Business Association, reflecting a keen interest in advancing collaborations between the two nations.
The chairman of the Sri Lanka Foreign Employment Bureau, Kosala Wickramasinghe, has clarified that E8 visa job opportunities in South Korea have not yet been approved for recruitment. SLBFE chairman strongly emphasized that neither the Foreign Employment Bureau nor the Foreign Employment Agency is collecting information or recruiting for these positions at this stage.
Wickramasinghe addressed concerns about misleading advertisements on social media, falsely claiming that Foreign Employment Agency is collecting information for E8 jobs. He confirmed these claims are entirely untrue and warned the public against falling victim to such misinformation or fraudulent schemes. Wickramasinghe explained that while cabinet approval has been granted to initiate discussions on the E8 visa category, no recruitment or information collection will take place until an official memorandum of understanding is signed between Sri Lanka and South Korea. He urged the public not to pay money or hand over passports to anyone claiming otherwise, labeling such acts as illegal and subject to investigation. To date, the Korean government has not provided a formal response to Sri Lanka's request regarding E8 visas. The proposed employment model, if approved, could include opportunities in agriculture and fisheries, with workers staying for 8 months, extendable up to 3 terms.
The Solar Industries Association has raised the alarm over policies they claim threaten Sri Lanka's rooftop solar industry, warning that unfair tariff system and unverified accusations could derail the country's renewable energy goals. The association, representing over 1,000 companies and 40,000 workers, strongly refuted claims by the Ceylon Electricity Board that rooftop solar systems were responsible for the recent island-wide power outage.
The SIA is calling for an independent expert investigation to identify the real cause and maintain public trust. While welcoming the appointment of a tariff determination committee, the SIA criticized its narrow focus, stating that it fails to recognize the broader economic and social benefits of rooftop solar. Unstable tariff policies, they argue, threaten 100,000 projects, undermine investor confidence, and could lead to job losses in the sector. The SIA highlighted that rooftop solar contributes 500 megawatts to the national grid, meeting 5% of the country's electricity demand in 2024 alone, a feat unmatched by large-scale projects that often face delays due to land and environmental challenges. To secure the future of rooftop solar, the SIA is urging the government to conduct a transparent investigation into the recent power outage, include rooftop solar's broader benefits in tariff revisions, and establish a stable, long-term policy framework to encourage investments. With over 40,000 workers and 1,000 SMEs dependent on the industry, the association warns of severe consequences for employment, investment and energy security if unjust policies continue.
That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe our channel on YouTube, follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.